So there's the clubhouse over there, guys. This is kind of a multi-area home, so you got some apartment complexes right there to the left. You got some older homes across, but this is just a really nice open neighborhood. I just really enjoy this one. Just access-wise, you got a pool up here as well, and clubhouse that I'll show you guys. They have an indoor court over here in this bubble as well. They just have some cool amenities up here, and I definitely say this definitely competes with Mariana Butte. I would say it's a little less compact too, so there's less people around here than Mariana Butte, so you get a little more separation. I definitely say this is probably maybe a little bit more kid-oriented as well, but not too bad. And then just right across here, I'm not sure if you guys are tennis people, but there's also tennis as well, and that's what that indoor bubble is a tennis place. You got your pool right there. And that's about it for the neighborhood. I'll drive you guys back out. So if I were to go this way, which is south, this would take me over to the far side of Loveland. Now I'm gonna go to the right because that's where the direction I need to go, which is to the north, and that's gonna take me back over towards the north side of Loveland and over to Windsor as well. So that's the street we just came out of right there. It does back the golf course, so it is part of the golf course area. I've played this course. It's a fun one. It's actually a pretty long range one too, so it's got a lot of good par fives on it. Hopefully these videos help you. And then I'll show you guys really quick. So this is the back of the house right here. And so I'm gonna zoom in. So there's the house right there from the main road at where we're at right now. So just to give you that heads up. So here we are at 6619 Marano Drive in Windsor, Colorado. This is actually one of my favorite neighborhoods over in Windsor. It's a lot quieter neighborhood. It's surrounded by a golf course and quite a bit of open space. It is pretty close to I-25. You're probably only 2-3 minutes away from I-25. This neighborhood is laid out at least a little bit like I would say Mariana Butte and Loveland is. It is a little bit newer, so the landscaping's a little bit newer. It's still it's more mature than some other newer neighborhoods, but compared to Mariana Butte, it is a little more, newer, especially on the golf course areas. You just don't have as many mature trees. But house-wise, house is in really good shape, good quality. Siding stucco with brick. Can't really see anything of issues on the exterior part of the house. Paint's in good shape and in good condition. The brickwork is also in good condition. Landscape is in good condition. One thing I definitely will say about this house and kind of this area is it's just a lower maintenance. Very little spots of grass. Definitely a lot more landscape and plants. And so when we get out to the backyard, you guys can kind of see that with the snow. There's just a very small area that has to be mowed, each week during the summertime. Nice little entrance coming in here. Definitely could be used as a front patio, grilling area. All the doors in the house are real wood, which is really nice. They feel heavy and you got some soundproofing with it as well. Okay, there we go. So coming on in, you definitely got a nice entrance that goes straight into the living room. The one thing I will say about this house is it feels a little congested. It's got all the nice features that you probably could ask for in terms of a house, but it just feels like it's a little tight when you walk around here for it being a ranch style home. All of it's real wood. All of it's in, again, good condition. Someone really definitely, did good maintenance on this home and kept it really nice. Real hardwood floors in here. They don't look scratched at all. It looks almost brand new. It doesn't look like these people have dogs or any animals that live in the house. Still in really good condition on that side. So this main area, when you're sitting on this side, it definitely feels a lot more open, a lot nicer. I think having that front pillar entrance right there kind of cuts it up a little bit. I think it does make it nice if you're gonna have like a sectional in here and you wanna put a large couch in here. You know, that makes it to where you could, you know, use that as a backing for the couch and have it swing out as a 90-degree out this way. Or having it set up the way they kind of have it set up. So that is a gas fireplace in this one. This area over here where they have the TV, you know, it's a little off center from the room. You could always put your TV up on the fireplace or something like that and use that as a bar, or, you know, something in that vicinity, or storage. Coming into the kitchen, you got a serving table and then a cooking table. Probably someone who knows kitchens better than I do would understand why there's two islands in here. You know, but really nice granite countertops. Definitely ones, so the best way I guess I can explain it is probably it's a tan color with a little bit of black speckle, but majority white, I would say. And it's a pretty bright white as well. They do have a section up here, right above the fridge, that is a TV as well. They do have a very nice stove that is a part of the house, plus the other two appliances that are also really high quality. Plenty of counter space, plenty of storage spots as well in this house, especially in the kitchen. All the cabinets are in great shape. You know, there's a few nicks and scratches here and there, but very minimal compared to most houses I've been looking at recently. Has the big farmhouse sink in it as well. Nice bright dining room area. Plenty of windows in here to bring in natural light. We'll pop outside really quick so I can show you guys this area. So your backyard doesn't face anybody in this one. There is a road back there to just a part of the neighborhood. It's an in and out, so you're not going to get too much traffic. I've been here for about 10 minutes or so, and I've seen 2 or 3 cars come through, but nothing too significant. If we look over here, the yard is pretty small. I will say that this house right here shares a gate with the neighbor, so you could have your dogs play with the other neighbor's dogs if that was ever a thing for these guys. Again, just a super quiet area. You can't hear the interstate. You can't hear any cars over here. The landscaping in the backyard's really, really nice. Definitely would have a lot of color during the summer and spring and fall time. All your neighbors are, you know, relatively far away from you, especially in the backyard. You're really not going to see anybody. You're about, I'd say, 80 to 100 feet, probably even a little bit further than that, to that road. So there's plenty of open space that kind of keeps you separated from the road to where you're not feeling like you're right on it. And then with these trees here, I mean, during the summertime, you're not going to see anybody. It's going to be completely blocked by those trees. So you're going to have a completely, you know, separate and, you know, quiet space in your backyard to get out and away. Right in front of us, this is a fireplace. So definitely a place you can get warmed up during the winter time. It does have a gas outlet for a grill also on the outside. For hanging out here during the nighttime, you got plenty of lighting as well. This definitely could be a porch. I could see someone throwing a TV out here during the summertime and watching some football games. So something that could always be looked at. The screen door to the backyard is in a little rough shape. It's the handle. The handle just needs to pretty much be replaced. All right, so we'll just squeeze through here and do the boring parts first. I'll show you guys the garage, you know, the main bathroom. All the closets and all the doors are tall doors. They're 8-footers, which makes it nice. And like I said, all the doors are real wood versus the particle board, so just has a nice feel to them when you open and close them. Drywall and paint on the inside is also in good shape. I'd say the paint in here is a very light gray, and then they also have accent walls that are blue. Here's their little bar area, right next, just right off the kitchen and the towards the garage. So when you come home from a hard day at work, you can pour yourself a glass of wine. So this is just going to be the shared bathroom for the main room. It has pocket doors on it, so it keeps it nice and hidden, at least to where you don't have a door that's sticking out into the hallway all the time. Vanity in there is pretty good. The sink's a little small and the faucet's a little small, so I know that's for washing hands. It's not always the easiest. I made that a mistake at one of my houses I redesigned once, and so I can definitely tell you that might be a little bit of a challenge, but you could always buy a different faucet to make it a little easier. And then you got a dual sliding closet for utility stuff. You could use it for your coats if you wanted to. You also have a coat closet that was over there as well. So this one could just be used for cleaning supplies, kind of like they're doing in shoes. The flooring in here is just a tile to keep it a little nicer if you're going to bring your shoes in where you're not going to scratch up the hardwood floors. Coming out to the garage. Garage is completely insulated, painted, drywalled, so it makes it a really nice feel in here. 3-car garage. It is a little tight, I would say, if you're going to have like 2 pickups in here, but like a pickup and an SUV could fit in pretty well. And then you also would have plenty of storage back here for a workshop or your bikes or anything else. You also have attic access as well from the garage. These guys also actually put a sink in here. They do disconnect the hot and cold water taps, but you also could have a sink out here as well for cleaning up or filling up. Looks like they use it for, you know, doing plants. Nice little study area, cubby area right off the garage. The bench is probably in the, you know, you could definitely see it's gotten a little wear and tear because people take their shoes off there. But other than that, in pretty good condition. Now we'll head over and check out the, I believe, 2 bedrooms that are upstairs. First one is going to be the master bedroom. First thing I'll show you really quick is going to be the laundry room. So you got a little folding table over there. It also has an entrance into the master bedroom's closet as well. So doing your laundry is nice and easy and close to the master bedroom. And then coming over here, you got your laundry machines. And then this is just into the closet. We'll back out and I'll bring you through the actual way probably most people go into the master bedroom. There is no door in between the master bedroom and the laundry room. You definitely could put one in there, or, you know, have someone come in and put a pocket door, but at the moment it is open. The tile work around the fireplace is really nice. I really like the stone on there. Has a lot of diamonds and quartz on a lot of the pieces, so it makes it a little bit nicer material wise than others. Here's the master bedroom though. Decent sized, plenty of space if you're wanting to have dressers or anything else. This is a king size bed in here. Plenty of windows for light. This does face the back of the house, so you do have the view of the road. But for the most part, the rest of the house is completely covered up. You can kind of see your neighbors over through this window, but it looks like they keep their windows closed most of the time. And again, with all the shrubbery that's here during the summertime, you're never going to really see your neighbors all that much. It's really just the winter time when you're going to be able to see them, when everything's dead. Again, plenty of natural light in this room. Also has plenty of light for nighttime as well, so shouldn't be too big of an issue on that side. Coming into the master bathroom, right off the front left here is going to be a separated toilet. Plenty of space to where you're not going to feel claustrophobic, at least, like I've seen on some. Nice toilet. Looks like everything in here is nice and clean. Tile floor is kind of a gray brown. It almost matches the the look of the kitchen's granite as well. So they kind of kept with a theme in here. They do have two vanities. The first one is right there by itself. And as we flip around here, you'll have a little bit bigger of a vanity. So kind of a man and woman side. You could probably tell the difference between the two. They do have an upgraded bathtub. They have it where you can fill it up or have a nozzle for spraying yourself down as well. Totally, completely blocked off from neighbors, so you're not going to have to deal with that as well. And they also have a walk-in bathtub or shower. Also nice, double-headed. Does have plenty of light in there to where you're not going to feel like you're showering in the dark in the morning time if you're having to leave early. Tile work in there is all gray with blue and a little bit of brown in it and white. So here's the other side of the master closet. This does have a door to it to completely block it off for changing or just to keep the house separated. But as you'll see, we'll come back through the laundry room. Has some built-in shelving that's going to be staying here as well. And that is it for the master bedroom. We'll hook a right here and we'll go check out the office and the spare bedroom for upstairs. So here's the office. It's decent size. These guys are using it as just an extra TV room. Has double doors in it, so brings in a lot of light and allows you to see through into the kitchen as well. It does face the neighbor's house and basement, so it looks like again these guys keep their basement pretty closed up and all those shades down. But you could end up seeing them. There is a bush out there too as well, so springtime again, that stuff will disappear. This room's plenty big enough for a large desk, a couple TVs, maybe even a small couch at the same time. All the light switches in here are the high-end light switches. Windows are really nice quality windows as well. Carpet in here is the low carpet that's high resistant to traffic, so you're not going to see a bunch of footprints in here just from people coming in and out over time. So the secondary bedroom up here, a little bit smaller. It does face the front of the house. This one has a couple more. Seems like it'll have a little bit more light, especially since this is facing south, where you're going to have a little bit more light coming through here. So it would be a nice little office space or just kept as a spare bedroom. This does have its own bathroom as well. A little more basic, but still very nice. The tile in this bathroom is a little different than the rest of the house. A little bit more blue, a little more brown in it than the gray in the master bedroom. It pretty much fits the exact same tile that's in the shower. Fiberglass pan at the bottom, but everything else is tiled. Has a nice seat in there as well, and plenty of space to be able to put shampoos. This one only has one head in it, so it's really meant for really one person, unlike the other shower where you could fit two people in there. The cabinets in the sink area, all in good shape. Doesn't look like they've really used this room that much at all. Good sized closets in all the rooms. All have lights in them as well, so it makes it easy to be able to see stuff at night or during darker times. And that is the top of the house. We will go down to the basement now. The main thing I'll tell you about the basement is it's probably 40% complete. They left most of it for storage, but they did add an extra bedroom, bathroom, and kind of small living area. These staircases is really nice for getting stuff down here, nice and wide. Not a very steep path down either, so it's easy on the knees. So here we are down in the main basement area. Again, like I said, it's the same quality as upstairs, a little darker down here, especially in the main room that has no windows. A lot of this could be expanded out too, as I'll show you here in a few minutes, like if you wanted to make this a bigger room versus having more storage. First place we go into, this would probably be the best place for storage. They use quite a bit of it. Otherwise you could completely transform this and turn this into a total different room as well. I would definitely say the basement's built weirdly, so I'll just show you again really quick. So you got this wall over here where the TV is. Where we're going to go next, I'll show you the back side of that wall and why I think at some point it should be pushed out, or at least a door put in and a bedroom put in here, or again just left as storage. But we come around here through the storage room, and then we come into a completely different area that is right behind the TV. So as you can see, if I turn this way, this wall we're looking at is where that TV is. And so these guys are really missing out on the opportunity to have these two windows that were just left for the storage room. This would make another really good sized bedroom. You could put a bathroom in here with how big it is as well. And so the basement could just be done up a little differently, but it's actually good quality. Everything looks like it's in really good shape. And so it's nothing that would have to be done right away. It could just be a future project to, put equity back into the home, or just to be able to have more people over if you really feel like doing that. We'll head to the next spot that is also another unfinished area and could also be used as a bedroom as well. So coming in here, this is where you're going to have your furnace room. This house does have two furnaces, which is really nice to have. Makes it super nice for being able to push cold air through the house and be able to push hot air through the house for the winter time. It's something that I definitely recommend for anybody who is building a house, is to throw an extra AC unit in and furnace, because it does make just such a significant difference. Water heater is a little outdated, but it's still in good shape. It looks like they've kept up with it and kept it nice and had some maintenance done to it. This does have a sub pump in it. I'm not sure how much it runs, but they also have it to where the radon system's already in it as well, so it makes it to where you're not gonna have to worry about putting a radon system in. And like I said, this room could definitely be used as another bedroom, workout room, or anything else. Very nicely insulated in here, so you're not going to have to be freezing down here when you're hanging out. And so just another great option. And like I said, there's just a lot of space down in this basement. They only utilized about 40% of it or less. But we'll head in. I'll show you guys the bathroom and the bedroom, and that'll be it. So coming down here, you're gonna have the shared bathroom for the bedroom and the main room down here. Good quality. Nice glass paneling, nice tile work. They also put a little bench in there, put a little bit nicer of a fiberglass base in there as well. Made the tile match as best as they could to the upstairs tile and got it close to at least the spare bedrooms. Used the same vanity as the same bedroom, and I'll show you it as we go through the other way here really quick. But here's the last bedroom, the third bedroom. It's a little darker down here in this bedroom just because of how deep that window well is. But you could definitely add some extra lighting in here with some lamps and it would look really nice down here. Last place, we'll look at the walk-in closet. So walk-in closet also has a light in it as well, so you can easily get in and see stuff. And then here's the entrance from the bedroom to the bathroom, which hopefully will give you a better view without me having to screw with the door. And that's about it, guys. You know, this home is a really nice home. I definitely say it's worth the price. I think the location is pretty ideal for getting over to DIA and getting up to I-25. It's close enough to Loveland to where you can get down there within a matter of 10 minutes. If you want to get over to Fort Collins, it's an easy drive over there as well. If you're looking to get anywhere else, I mean, this is just a really nice location close to I-25 that makes it nice and easy. You have a golf course here, so the layout of the homes is a little different and a little more unique than your average typical neighborhood. And like I said, it's kind of like Mariana Butte, you know, it's just a lot newer. It's a little further out than Mariana Butte is on the east side. This home doesn't get any mountain views, unfortunately, just with how the landscaping and the house is set up. But I can definitely say this one is built for the inside versus the outside. Other than that, guys, I think that's about it. The one thing I definitely will say is, you know, price point wise, I think these guys are right around there for the price point and the materials they used here. So, you know, in terms of cost, this definitely seems like one of the better ones we've seen versus some of the other ones where the price point just didn't really make sense for kind of the materials and the quality of the build. If you guys have any questions, though, just let me know on that side, and we'll keep searching and can't wait